Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. This is a collective reading. Gonna look into the energy. This is gonna be more of an energy reading, I think, today. Just kind of looking into your energy, seeing what's going on with you, seeing if there's any advice that you need to hear. Hope everybody's having a good day. Get started with some oracles. Just to see what the vibe is. Bottom of the deck right now, we've got co-create. This is Three of Pentacles energy, building something with somebody else, I feel. So we'll see what else wants to come out. What messages, please, for collective? This deck doesn't want to give me anything today. There we go. We've got Observer coming out. Nope. We've got Observer. We've got Never-Ending Story, Come to the Edge, and the last one is Between Worlds. This one's been coming out the last few readings. All right. So we got on the bottom right now is Deep Knowing. So maybe you have a deep knowing that something is going to happen, that something is unfolding. Maybe you've always felt this, or maybe, whatever situation you're dealing with, you just kind of intuitively know that something is going to happen here. With this Never-Ending Story card, it's really this energy of cycles, of things like, it seems like you've been stuck in a cycle for a really long time that you just haven't been able to break out of. Like it's just one thing after another, Let me put these over here. With this Observer card, it could be that you are noticing certain things about yourself, maybe certain patterns about yourself. We'll see. Put this here. And of course, Between Worlds, like I mentioned in the last couple readings, it's this energy of being kind of in limbo in whatever is going on in your life. Like you're just right in the middle, stuck between two places. Like you can't go backwards. You're trying to move forward, but you might not know where you're moving to, if that makes sense. So come to the edge. We'll go ahead and look at the tarot and see what comes out here. But the Come to the Edge, I feel like you really are on the brink of something. Between worlds and come to the edge. So it could be that this is the end of a cycle. You've been in a cycle for a long time, some kind of cycle, whether it's a karmic cycle, whether it's been some kind of tower moment for what seems like a long time, where things just haven't been going your way, I feel like you're coming to the end of this. All right. I ended up with a big pile here. All right, let's see what comes out in the tarot for you guys. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Cups. So it could be that you've been feeling a little bored in life, bored in general. Again, like things just aren't going the way you want them to, or it seems that way. With this Four of Cups, this is also an energy of something that is going to happen out of the blue, all right, when you're least expecting it. You see how she's just kind of staring off, kind of zoned out. and we've got this coming in, but she doesn't see it coming. So something about to change for you that you might not see coming. Got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is an energy of moving on into calmer waters. You know, one phase of your life that maybe has not been the best phase of your life, you know, you're moving on from it. You're moving on to something better. We've got the Hangman, which is looking at things from a different perspective. This is falling right under the never-ending story card. So it kind of gives this feeling that you may feel like you have been stuck in this endless loop. That you know, this period of your life that has not been great, but you just can't seem to get out of it. And I feel like you're really being asked to kind of look at things differently. Look at things from a different perspective. Realize that there is a reason for everything. All right, no matter how painful or frustrating certain, you know, events or periods of our lives might be, nothing lasts forever. So it might feel like this never-ending thing, you know, this constant cycles or things not going the way you want them to. But you need to try to look at things differently. There are always lessons to be learned. Maybe there is a reason that you have been stuck in some kind of cycle. All right, does that make sense? I mean, maybe there is a reason. But there is an energy here with this Six of Swords of moving on into calmer waters. You know, you're moving towards better times. Again, come to the edge and between worlds. Moving out of something here. We've got the Ten of Wands. Again, the Ten of Wands is all about the end of a long journey. And I feel like this has been a long cycle for you. Come to the edge. Ten of Wands. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. All right? The Four of Pentacles is falling right under the Between Worlds card. So really what I'm feeling here, there are things, it could be if you feel stuck in a pattern or whatever it is, you know, what is it exactly that you are holding on to that is keeping you from being able to move forward? Maybe there is something that you've been holding on to that like isn't serving you, that you need to get rid of or release in some way so that you can move forward. But again, this is the end of a long journey and you're being asked to look at this situation differently. Things are not always as they seem. Bottom of the deck right now, we've got the Ace of Wands reversed, which is an energy of a missed opportunity. Maybe you feel like you've missed some kind of opportunity, or maybe you feel like no opportunity has really presented itself to you. Or it could be that somebody else in your energy feels like maybe they have missed an opportunity. We'll see. We've got the Tower. Tower, Scorpio energy. This is really, a lot of people are afraid of the Tower. You don't really need to be. The Tower is, and this is falling under the Six of Swords. So this energy of moving on into something better. The Tower is something that happens for us, not to us. Okay? That's important to realize. As scary as the Tower might be. The Tower is something that happens, usually suddenly, that shakes us up and forces us onto a different path. If something in your life has not been working out, or if you feel like maybe you have not been on the right path, maybe, you know, you've been on a path that hasn't necessarily been aligned with what you're really supposed to be doing or where you're really supposed to be, sometimes the universe comes in and basically shakes things up and forces you somewhere else. For example, say that you're working this job that you really like, and all of a sudden something happens and you lose that job. Seems like a horrible thing, doesn't it? But the Tower has forced you out of that because it wasn't meant for you. All right, it wasn't meant for you. Something better is meant for you. And so you're being forced gently towards, where you're actually supposed to be. You're being put on a different path because what you're doing might not align with your true path, your life purpose, your soul's purpose, whatever. Everything happens for a reason. And sometimes, very often, something that seems bad is actually a blessing in disguise, all right? So think about that, all right? And this is all coming under the Observer card. And it could be that you have been observing certain things in your life, certain things about yourself that you might have tried to, squash down and not really want to think about or acknowledge. Sometimes the tower will force you to confront certain things about yourself. We have the Three of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck right now, which is an energy of healing. It is an energy of reconciliation. It's an energy of healing all kinds of different trauma. It's an energy of peace and forgiveness. So think about that, however that resonates for you. Let's see what else comes out. What does the collective need to know, please? We've got the Five of Cups coming under the Hangman. The Five of Cups is an energy of, it's an energy of regret. So, it could be that you feel, and this won't be for everybody, but think about this. Is it possible that something happened in your life at some point that you kind of blame yourself for, that you have regret over? And you feel like if you're stuck in some kind of a cycle, it's because maybe you deserve it, or, again, that won't be for everybody. But it is an energy of regret, and I feel like somebody here is kind of stuck in this energy of regret. Something from the past that maybe you regret and you can't stop thinking about. And again, never-ending story, Finding yourself in this never-ending cycle, or so it seems. But you need to, once again, look at things from a different perspective here, okay? You don't need to be in that Five of Cups energy forever, but maybe there is still some healing that needs to be done. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, you guys, coming right under the Ten of Wands. This is coming towards you. This is an energy of abundance, okay? An energy of everything you could possibly want, A lot of the time, Pentacles could really represent the material world, money. Maybe your finances are about to get a lot better. Maybe you're about to, I don't know, be handed a KFC franchise. I just say that because this guy looks like Colonel Sanders a little bit. But yeah, this is abundance, and it's coming towards you because this is the end of a cycle. It's the end of a long journey. Things are getting better, all right? Think about that. Things are getting better. You might not see it yet, but trust me, things are about to get better for you. And we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about trusting your intuition, okay? It is a card of commitment as well, but this is coming right under the Four of Pentacles and that Between Worlds card. And I feel like you are being asked to trust your intuition. I feel like there are things that you already know, all right? But you have a hard time trusting your instinct, trusting your gut, if that makes sense. Bottom of the deck right now, we've got the Star, Aquarius energy. This is your hope, your wish, your dream. We've got Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus here. That might be significant for someone. But yeah, trust your intuition. And when it comes to whatever it is that you need to be releasing here, whatever it is that might be holding you back, making you feel like you're stuck in some kind of never-ending cycle, something that you need to let go of. I think that if you really go inside and trust your intuition and pay attention to what you're feeling, you know what that thing is that you need to let go of. All right? Even if it is some kind of regret from the past, all right? Maybe uh, for some of you, maybe blaming yourself for something that happened in the past. Uh, it's time for you to trust, what's going on inside of you, and you need to release that. You know, release these negative emotions that are keeping you stuck. Okay, and then you will find the star. I mean, this is your hope, your wish, your dream, and it is coming towards you. Let's get a few more. The Ace of Wands that was a few minutes in reverse is now upright. So for some of you, if you felt like there was some kind of missed opportunity, it's coming back around. You haven't missed it. For some of you, this could be, this new opportunity. It is a window of opportunity, and it could be that this tower is going to lead you right to it. If you are being put on a different path, the tower is going to lead you to exactly where you need to be. And the way I always say it is, there are no mistakes, okay? You are, at any given time, where you are supposed to be. And if you're not, the universe is going to make sure that you are. So, if you want an affirmation for today, just say, I am in the right place at the right time. I am always in the right place at the right time. And that is true. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. Under the Five of Cups. So again, whatever it was here that you might be regretting or something that you're holding on to here, I feel with this King of Cups being in reverse, coming under the Five of Cups, I feel like you might be thinking more emotionally than you are logically. If you really think that you are stuck in some kind of a cycle or some kind of a pattern or, this energy that you can't get out of, that is an illusion, all right? You can get out of that energy, but I feel like you might be somebody who has a tendency to allow your emotions to either dictate your actions or, you allow your emotions to shape your outside world. It's this energy of somebody allowing their emotions to control them, okay? And I feel like the message here is you are in control of your emotions. Okay? Whatever is going on internally here, do not let it dictate to you how you live your life. All right? We've got the Nine of Cups on the bottom right now, which is complete emotional fulfillment. All right? But again, it's about moving out of that Five of Cups energy, releasing the past. In a lot of ways, releasing whatever it is that might be holding you back. And again, I think if you really search inside, you know what this is, okay? And that'll be different for everybody. We've got the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, this is an energy of confidence. It's an energy of leadership. It's an energy of somebody who thinks very strategically, plans very strategically. Okay, this could be you or it could be somebody else. I feel like here in the future with this Ten of Pentacles coming in, you might find yourself planning certain things and thinking very strategically about things. Maybe keeping a lot of things to yourself to some extent. For some of you, the Emperor isn't much of a talker, but he is a very deep thinker, And what I'm feeling is this cycle coming to an end and this new cycle of abundance coming in, all right? And you, possibly for some of you, finding yourself in some kind of a leadership capacity, but really learning to be strategic and a planner. All right, that's what I'm getting here, a planner. That won't be for everybody, but it's what I'm feeling right now. We've got the Three of Wands reversed, which in a lot of cases, the Three of Wands reversed is an energy of frustration. And that is, again, falling under Between Worlds, Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. This energy of, you need to trust your intuition. Figure out what it is that you need to release. If you trust your intuition, you already know what it is. But there is an energy of frustration. Why are you frustrated? You know, why are you frustrated? Think about that. What is it exactly that you're waiting for? We've got the Fool in reverse on the bottom of the deck right now, which is an energy of living your own life, strong on your own path. All right? You are strong on your own path. Again, if you feel like you have been stuck in this never-ending story, I just had this image of a horse stuck, like sinking into the swamp. If you've never seen the never-ending story, the scene that traumatized us all as children was when the horse sinks into the swamp of sadness. So why have you been stuck in the swamp of sadness? You know, what is it that you feel responsible for? What is it that happened in the past that you haven't been able to let go of? And is this energy for somebody that Spirit is telling you that it's safe to let go of this. And you're going to need to let go of whatever this is in order to move forward, in order to bring in this Colonel Sanders Ten of Pentacles energy, this abundance of, you know, mediocre fried chicken, mac and cheese, but it's definitely abundance. You know, financial, I feel like things are going to get better for you financially. Things are going to get better for you in terms of love, friendships, interpersonal relationships. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck right now, which is an energy usually of somebody who's feeling a little emotionally unavailable. So what was it that happened that, you know, put you in this energy? And are you willing to accept that no matter what it was that happened was actually supposed to happen in order to bring you to this moment? And, you know, in order to bring in this Ten of Pentacles, Emperor energy, this Ten of Wands, you know, the end of a long journey, the moving on into calmer waters. Life is going to get better. All right? Whoever is watching this, no matter what your individual situation is, I promise you, life is about to get better. Okay? But you need to start by letting go of what is holding you back. You know, whatever it was that happened in your past that you have not been able to stop thinking about or release, it's time to release it. And the Queen of Swords just came out of the deck. This is all about truth and clarity. So I think maybe you need to be truthful with yourself. Trust your intuition, you know. For some of you, it might be that something happened in your past and you feel like you owe somebody an apology. This is not for everybody, but it's what's coming through, so I'm mentioning it. So it's like, you know what you need to do. You have the power here. This is a cycle of life, all right? It's one of the only things that is even real are seasons and cycles, you know? Seasons and cycles. Everything else is man-made when it comes to time. But it's up to you whether you want to keep living in this energy of regret or feeling sorry for yourself or, you know, whatever it is that's going on in that Five of Cups. It's time to forgive yourself. That's the message coming through for some of you. It's time to forgive yourself. And that is going to bring in a lot of change in your life, you know? So think about what these things are, you know, what is it that has been holding you back? You know, trust your intuition, forgive yourself, let go of these negative emotions that aren't serving you anymore, all right? And only then will you be able to move forward. And once you reach that point, things are going to change in such an amazing way for you. Because again, this is the beginning of a new cycle of life. All right? It's the beginning of a new chapter. I'm just going to I'll cut the deck here and give you guys one more card. See what comes out. What message is there? Message of advice? Anything regarding this situation? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fork in the road. All right? This is kind of two of swords energy. You might feel like you're stuck in this crossroads. All right? Again, being stuck between worlds. Not quite sure what to do. Like, you can't move backwards. You're trying to move forwards. But before you can do that, you have to figure out what it is that you need to release in order to move forward. You have all the power here. All right? Never forget that. You have all of the power here. This is just a phase of life, and it's coming to an end. This cycle is coming to an end. Trust your intuition, and then, take any action that you need to take. But really, what you need to do here, I think, is release a lot of the past here. All right, forgive yourself for whatever. Release the past. Cleanse that negative energy from your psyche. And realize that you are the emperor, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with gender. But you are this strong, confident leader, all right? So I am going to leave that here. I hope this resonated for somebody. Check out tarotbyarcanon.com if you want to book a personal reading with me. Again, for the month of March, I'm doing one question, 15-minute readings for $20. So tarotbyarcanon.com. And thank you very much to all of the newer subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for being here and supporting this channel. It means a lot to me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.